Hey everybody, this is Jesse B. Gilmore, agency transformation coach and founder of Niche in Control, creator of Leverage for Growth.
And I'm Lucas James, founder of Twiz.io, which scaled from $0 to $200,000 a month with my own agency.
We are the hosts of Leverage for Growth podcast agency leverage episodes. We know that in order to scale your agency successfully, there are multiple shifts that need to happen within the founder's mindsets, skill sets, and leadership styles. We are on a mission to interview marketing and PR agency owners on their journey to 6, 7, and 8 figures and leverage the lessons from their journey to save you time, energy, and money in order for you to get your agency to the next level. If you find value in these episodes, watch the case study video to learn more about Leverage for Growth and how we successfully scale agencies quickly at nicheincontrol.com/case study. That's nicheincontrol.com/case study. You are now listening to Leverage for Growth. Hey everybody, this is Jesse B. Gilmore, founder of Niche in Control and creator of Leverage for Growth, and welcome to the Agency Leverage Edition. Today, I am here with Narcis Nedelcu, founder of Viral Media SEO, a digital marketing agency that specializes in a combination of branding and marketing strategies, organic YouTube, and SEO. Thank you so much for coming onto the show, Dave.
Thank you very much, Jesse, for the invitation. I want to say hi for you and for the viewers and the listeners of the podcast. I am honored to be one of the first guests in your podcast. And by the way, I wish you good luck with it in the future.
Cool. Thank you so much. So tell us a little bit about the history and the background of your agency.
So the agency actually was developed by mistake. I worked like 10 years in online marketing with a telecommunication company in Romania, where I'm originally from, before moving to Canada. And in 2017, at the beginning, I've discovered Upwork, which is the largest platform worldwide in terms of freelancing, connecting business, but also, so it's B2B, B2C, with possible freelancers around the world for different type of jobs that they need help with. So I discovered that, and based on that, I had so much success, like from the beginning. I had a lot of help from the base that I had a 10 years marketing experience behind. So I knew already negotiation, sales tactics, how to sell myself, basically. And based on that, after 3 months of doing freelancing, I quit my job, my 10-year job. After another 3 months, I opened my first company, which is Viral Media SEO, the ones that we are discussing right now. And from that point on, I have like 6 years now on the platform, going for the 7th year right now. In 2 years, I managed to be for the YouTube marketing part, SEO organic, first in my niche worldwide on the platform. And yeah, it's when it went up from there. But as I said, like with a lot of work and also based on the experience that I had before, that was a huge plus when I went to the platform.
Awesome. And so you kind of had it as a side gig for a little while, and then you let go of your full time and you kind of went all in.
Because I discovered the potential in it. Like I was doing in, let's say, a couple of days, the amount of money that I was gaining in a full month work. So it didn't make sense to stay at work instead of doing this full time.
Absolutely. So obviously there was a logical side to, if I want to make more money, got to make the jump.
Right. That was kind of a leap of faith. But I really trusted about my confidence and that I knew based on the facts that I already had some contracts behind on the platform already. And I felt that I can have a lot of success if I go and start working on this, also working on myself. So that was another thing that I had to do, because when I started doing Upwork, I didn't speak almost at all English. So, and my majority of the contracts and clients were from the States or Canada or either way around the world. So I had to speak like all the time in English. So I had to work on different aspects also on myself to make sure that I succeed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, the life of an entrepreneur is both working hard on yourself and working
Right,
hard on the
right. And
business, right?
transforming all the time. For example, we have Chat GPT right now that changed everything in almost all the niches.
Hmm. Yeah. That's actually a good topic to jump into. How have you been able to kind of embrace either disruptive technologies or be able to adapt your business and the agency when things kind of come in like Chat GPT?
Right, right. So we are working on a project right now. I cannot go in full details
Sure.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, right. But we are working exactly on something like that, like with a product that you can just actually take if you have a new channel or you want to start the journey on the YouTube part, or you have already an established channel, but you want to scale it. We are working on something right now that it will be a game changer for the creators.
Hmm.
And that's with the help of ChatGPT, like I would say 85% of the program.
Hmm. Cool.
So yeah,
Yeah, I've always been told like AI and software and things like that are just kind of different tools in your toolbox, and being able to use them most effectively is really key for sure.
oh, that's for sure. And I can give you a quick example. Let's say you develop a video with the AI concept of ChatGPT, and
Hmm.
you can also schedule that program to spread after that your video in mini videos on all the other social medias like TikTok, Instagram, Reels, and things like that, or
Hmm.
transform them in blog post and have a backlink to your main video. You can do or a tweet or things like that. So it will help a lot the industry that we are working right now with the creators,
Hmm.
um but that will also become like super competitive
Hmm. Yeah.
because people will start to use it more and more.
Hmm.
This is why we are working at this stage of the beginning to make sure that we develop the program before other big companies, let's say, and things like that, so we can start and already um implement our thinking and the
Hmm.
program itself with the possible creators.
Hmm. Absolutely. And right before we started the interview, you had talked about how you don't do paid. You
Right.
believe more in organic. Can you talk a little bit about that? Either how did that come to be, or what your thoughts are on that?
So first of all, to give a little bit of background to the viewers, I managed over 500 channels until now, some of them biggest in the niche worldwide, um, with millions of subscribers and billions of views. Now, based on that, I work in different niches with different type of environments, like faceless channels or vlogs or family channels or kids channels before. Based on that, I work also with companies. Now, for a company to have a paid video, that makes sense because they need to either make brand awareness. And for example, when I work with Coca-Cola, they were doing that only for brand awareness because they don't need any type of advertising, but they are still doing that, or huge brands, they are doing that only for brand awareness.
Hmm.
So I believe in that. If you are a huge company that is generating billions in terms of revenue annually, it makes sense to do that just to keep the brand awareness. But if you are a small company, or if you are discussing about B2C, or you are a person, if you invest money in that, and I had this bad experience with the clients before, that they spend a lot of money on the ads, and when they cut off the money, also the views from the organic part went down. So
Hmm.
they are trying somehow, and this is, I know, because I had a discussion with other experts in the other social media fields also, like Facebook, Instagram. When you are cutting off the money, basically they will try to milk you over in time to pay if you want to get views again.
Hmm.
So and I can give you this example. Like, I worked with somebody, I think it was like 3 years ago, and they were spending, like, I would say per week 15K in terms of ads,
Yep.
and we were generating some good amount of views, and they were not selling anything, they were doing it for brand awareness.
Hmm.
They had a production company actually behind, so they were doing that. After that, I had a discussion with them, and I said, like, we need to let also the organic part start to grow mean, so the channel can go on the organic part also in the future. So we started to cut a little bit the budgets, and let's say next month we had 10K instead of 15. So we just noticed a huge difference in terms of views, like they were half what we had before. So after that, at some point, we stopped at every type of ads that we had. So almost no views. So we started to grow little by little organically, and after that in a couple of months. But this is what I'm saying, like the transition, if you start to pay until you can go to the organic part, that will be super hard. So this is why I'm not working with channels that they are doing paid ads, except, as I said before, if they are huge brands.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be dependent upon giving money to get views.
Right.
And it seems, I was just going to say, it seems like you have a very logical kind of scientific method to how you have structured both your services and also the organic.
Right. And the combination of platforms that you have right now and the amount of reach that you can generate just organically with repurposing one video, exactly as I said a little bit before. Let's say you create one long version and you split that version into 4 or 5 shorts. So you have also the short format right now. You are just repurposing the content that you have with TikTok, Reels, in Twitter, or whatever is the case. So you have this huge possibility to just generate a lot of impressions and backlinks to your original video that I don't think it makes sense for you to spend a lot of money on the ads.
Yeah. That's a topic we could talk about for like hours.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So what is success for you, or what are you excited about in the next maybe 1 to 3 years? Like, what are you working on?
So I would like to scale my business, also going from B2C only to B2B. For example, doing consultations and things like that. I started something like this this year, and I want to focus more from the middle of the year to the end of the year and forward, like doing consultations for business to business, going and training their team and things like that. Like, let's say a seminar over 3 days, me going there. Mostly is this will be focused on Europe, for Europe companies. I already have a contract on the table that I think I will go with. So this will be my main focus, because I can focus more on that part instead of taking, 25 smaller contracts. I can have only one high ticket and go for that. So that will be a success for me, because I have more time for the family, for time to do anything else, and just focus to scale the business all the time.
Cool. And what's the best way for people to get in touch with you, or do you have any offers for them that they could take advantage of?
LinkedIn, that I have a high growth platform there on LinkedIn. Also, I think around 5,000 followers or something like that. So LinkedIn would be one of the best format for them to contact me, because I'm almost daily there and discussing with also other different experts. And in terms of offers, we can start a discussion on LinkedIn, and they can after that follow me and send me a message, or send me an email on viralmediaseo2017@gmail.com.
Cool. Awesome.
For the discussions.
Very, very good. In the show notes, I'll put the links to meet up with Narcis. Thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate your insight.
Sure. Thank you very much also.
Agency owners, if you want to transform your agency to sustain and grow without your direct involvement, where you can stop working in the business and switch to working on the business, where you can regain control of your time, delegate effectively, get paid what you're worth, and have your team run the day-to-day, go to nicheincontrol.com/case study right now to learn more about Leverage for Growth. You can book a free strategy session with us to look at your systems, understand what needs to be done in order for you to scale, and get a free strategic plan for the next year to live the life of entrepreneurship that you've always dreamed about. Go to nicheincontrol.com/case study. That is nicheincontrol.com/case study now.